So you're up. Good morning. You've gone to the bathroom, you've slugged at least half a liter of water. That's important. And you're ready for practice. Lie down on your mat, get comfortable, get into your breath, think soft for a minute, and then slowly bend one knee at a time to bring the soles of your feet to the floor, and then draw both knees in towards your chest. Cup your knees with your hands. Take a little rock from side to side. Then draw some circles in the air with your knees. Feel that massaging your lower back against the mat. Go both ways. And another little rock, and you can let your knees gently float down to the right side. Then reach your left arm out, palm down. Let your head follow your left arm. If you want, you can add the weight of your right hand on top of your left knee, but that's not necessary. As long as you're feeling a stretch somewhere, you're doing good work here. Send your inhales into that stretch, and on the exhales, think soft. Melt into it. Stay in your breath. Think soft. When it's time to move, we're going to move our head first. Coming out of a two-knee twist like this, always look up at the ceiling first. Then the knees come up. Then the knees come down to the other side, left side. Then your right arm reaches out and your gaze follows that right arm. If you want, you can add the left arm on top of that right knee for a little bit of extra weight, but don't pull on it. You don't need to pull on it. We want this to be a gentle practice. As long as you're feeling something, you're creating an adaptive response. Think soft. Send the inhale where you feel the stretch. On the exhale, maybe you soften a little further down. Maybe your body stays where it is, but your intention is always to get softer and softer into the stretch. When it's time to move, we move head first, then knees. Cup the knees for another little rock from side to side, and then you can float your left foot down to the mat, cross your right ankle onto your left knee, and draw that left knee in towards your chest. Grab whatever you can grab. Maybe you can reach the thigh, maybe you can reach the shin. Doesn't matter as long as that right foot is aggressively flexed. You want those toes back towards the knee. That tightens up the ligaments on either side of the knee and protects it from the levering force that this stretch creates. You're most likely going to feel this in your right hip, and you can use the paper clipping technique of backing out of the stretch on the inhales and then going a little deeper into the stretch on the exhales. Think soft. Keep that right foot flexed. And float left foot back down, right foot back down. Switch legs. Left ankle on top of right knee. Left foot flexes aggressively. Grab whatever you can grab. And use your breath. Backing out on the inhale and drawing in, opening that hip into external rotation on the exhale. Foot is flexed. Think soft. Stay in your breath. And float the right foot down to the mat and the left foot down to the mat. And start to rock up and down, cupping the backs of your knees, inhaling to rock back, exhaling to rock up, massaging your whole spine for 3 or 4 rocks until you finally rock up and all the way over into a tabletop position. Set your hands, draw your shoulders back and down away from your ears for some cat-cows. Inhale to send your tail up, your belly down. Look up. Exhale to tuck your tail, then send your back up and look down. Move continuously and on your breath. Inhaling to look up, exhaling to look down, feeling the movement move up from your tail along your spine like a wave as you breathe. Continuous movement, starting at the tail. Breath flows. And let's do some barrel rolls, big circles with your whole trunk. Go both ways. And flatten your feet and bring your toes together. Hips come back to your heels as close as they can get. Lower your head as close as it can get to the mat. Then walk your hands over to the left and feel a nice stretch into the right side body. Use your breath here. As you inhale, blow up that right lung like a balloon. Feel that open up your right ribs. On the exhale, get soft. Maybe you'll even be able to walk your fingers a little farther to the left. That's not necessary. We're not trying to achieve anything in particular other than feeling a stretch in the side body here. Walk your hands back to the front and over to the right. Same deal, stretch in the left side body. Use the breath to enhance the stretch, but stay soft, stay gentle. Stay in your breath. Think soft. And we're going to walk our hands back to the front, lower our head down towards the mat. Hands are reached out as far ahead as you can get them for the Balasana Child's Pose. And then slowly work your way back up to the tabletop position on all fours. Tuck your toes. Set your shoulders back and down. And on an exhale, push yourself up to downward facing dog. Walk your dog, bending one knee and then the other, feeling the stretch somewhere in the back of your legs, maybe the calf, maybe the hamstring, doesn't matter. As long as you're feeling a stretch, you're doing good work. Keep pushing your chest back towards your legs as you open up. And use your breath the same way you do in every stretch, exhaling to go deeper into the stretch. And you can do both knees at the same time, bend and straighten, push the heels to the floor, and then we're going to walk our feet to the front of the mat. Inhale to look up with a flat back, and exhale to fold. Knees can be bent here. Inhale to look up, exhale to fold. One more. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale to fold. And slowly stand up with a flat back. Shake it out. And you're done.